Hello, mighty companions. This is Earl Purdy, and I'm going to read to you lesson 135. If I defend myself, I am attacked. This is a long lesson, and this is part one, so hang in there with me, and we're going to go through it together. Who could defend himself unless he thought he were attacked? That the attack was real and that his own defense could save himself. And herein lies the folly of defense. You see, defense gives illusions full reality and then attempts to handle illusions as if they were real. Defense adds illusions to illusions and thus makes correction doubly difficult. And making correction doubly difficult, you do when you attempt to plan the future, activate the past, or organize the present as you wish. Do you know that you operate from the belief that you must protect yourself from what's happening because what's happening must contain what threatens you? A sense of threat is an acknowledgement of an inherent weakness, which is a belief that there is danger which has power to call on you to make appropriate defense. The world is based on this insane belief in defense, and all the world's structures and all its thoughts and doubts, its penalties and heavy armaments, its legal definitions and its codes, the world's ethics and the world's leaders and its gods, all serve but to preserve the world's sense of threat. For no one walks the world in armature but must have terror striking at their heart. Defense is frightening. Defense stems from fear, increasing fear as each defense is made. You think defense offers safety, yet defense speaks of fear made real. Defense speaks of fear made real. Defense speaks of fear made real. Defense is frightening. Defense stems from fear, increasing fear as each defense is made. You think defense offers safety, yet defense speaks of fear made real and terror justified. Isn't it strange that you do not pause to ask as you elaborate your plans and make your armor more thicker and your locks more tight? What is it you defend, and how do you defend it, and against what? Let us consider first what you defend. What you defend must be something that's very weak and easily assaulted. What you defend must be something made easy prey, unable to protect itself, and something that needs your defense. Well, what but the body has such frailty that constant care and watchful deep concern are needful to protect the body's little life? What but the body falters and must fail to serve the Son of God as worthy host? Yet it is not the body that can fear, nor be a thing of fear. The body has no needs but those which you assign to the body. The body needs no complicated structures of defense. The body needs no health-inducing medicine. The body needs no care or no concern at all. Defend the body's life and give the body gifts to make it beautiful and walls to make the body safe. And you but say your home is open to the thief of time, corruptible and crumbling, so unsafe it must be guarded with your very life. Isn't this a fearful picture? Can you be at peace with such a concept of your home? Yet what endowed your body with the right to serve you thus except your own belief? It is your mind which gave the body all the functions. It is your mind that gave the body all the functions that you see in it, and set the body's value far below. You set the body's value far beyond a little pile of dust and water. Who would make defense of something that they recognize as just a little pile of dust and water, which is what the body ultimately is? The body is in need of no defense. Your body is in need of no defense. This cannot be too often emphasized. The body will be strong and healthy if the mind does not abuse the body by assigning the body to roles the body cannot feel, to purposes beyond the body's scope, to exalted aims which the body cannot accomplish. Such attempts, ridiculous yet deeply cherished, are the sources for the many mad attacks you make upon the body. For the body seems to fail your hopes, your needs, your values, and your dreams. The self, the so-called self, the ego self that needs protection, isn't real. The body, valueless and hardly worth the least defense, merely needs to be perceived as quite apart from you. Perceive the body as quite separate from you, and the body becomes a healthy, serviceable instrument through which your mind can operate until the body's usefulness is over. Who would want to keep the body when the body's usefulness is done? Defend the body and you have attacked your mind. For you have seen in your body the faults, the weaknesses, the limits, and the lacks from which you think the body must be saved. You will not see the mind as separate from bodily conditions, and you will impose upon the body all the pain that comes from the conception of the mind as limited and fragile, and apart from other minds, and separate from its source. These are the thoughts in need of healing. and the body will respond with health when they have been corrected and replaced with truth. This is the body's only real defense, the truth. Yet is the truth where you look for the body's defense? You offer the body a protection of a kind from which the body gains no benefit at all, but merely adds to your distress of mind. You do not heal, but merely take away the hope of healing, for you fail to see where hope must lie if hope be meaningful. A healed mind doesn't plan. A healed mind doesn't plan. A healed mind carries out the plans that it receives from listening to wisdom that is not its own. The healed mind waits until it has been taught what should be done, and then the healed mind proceeds to do what should be done after it's been told by Holy Spirit what it should do. The healed mind doesn't depend upon itself for anything except its adequacy to fulfill the plans assigned to it. The healed mind is secure in certainty that obstacles cannot impede its progress to accomplishment of any goal that serves the greater plan established for the good of everyone. A healed mind is relieved of the belief that it must plan. Although the healed mind cannot know the outcome which is best, the healed mind cannot know the means by which the best outcome is achieved, nor how to recognize the problem which the plan is made to solve. The mind must misuse the body in its plans until the mind recognizes this is so. And when the mind has accepted what I've said is true, then the mind is healed. And when the mind is healed, it lets the body go. Enslavement of the body to the plans the unhealed mind sets up to save itself must make the body sick. The body is not free to be the means of helping in a plan which far exceeds the body's own protection and which needs the body's service for a little while. In this capacity, the body being used for the service of spirit, the health of the body is assured. For everything the mind employs in order to serve the greater plan will function flawlessly and with the strength that has been given it and cannot fail. It is perhaps not easy to perceive that self-initiated plans are but defenses, with the purpose all defenses are made to realize. Self-initiated plans are the means by which a frightened mind would undertake its own protection at the cost of truth. This isn't difficult to realize in some forms which these self-deceptions take, where the denial of reality is very obvious. Yet planning isn't often recognized as a defense. Planning isn't often recognized as a defense. The mind engaged in planning for itself is a mind that's occupied in setting up control of future happenings. The mind that engages in planning for itself doesn't think that it will be provided for unless it makes its own provisions. Time becomes a future emphasis to be controlled by learning and experience obtained from past events and previous beliefs. The mind engaged in planning for itself overlooks the present, for it rests on the idea that the past is taught enough to let the mind direct its future course. The mind that plans is thus refusing to allow for change. What the mind has learned before becomes the basis for its future goals. Its past experience directs its choice of what will happen. And the mind that plans doesn't see that here and now is everything it needs to guarantee a future quite unlike the past. Without a continuity of old ideas and sick beliefs, anticipation plays no part at all, for present confidence directs the way. Defenses are the plans you undertake to make against the truth. The aim of defenses is to select what you approve and disregard what you consider incompatible with your beliefs of your reality. Yet what remains is useless indeed, because it is your reality that is the threat which your defenses would attack, obscure, and take apart, and crucify. What could you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events, past, present, and to come, are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good? We will continue in part 2.